Weinberger, the head judge, takes great pride about making sure all the scenarios are covered and all the boxes are checked.
The problem is the call-out's the same. To get a good look, we got to compare William and Rowley. They have to stand next to each other to establish third or fourth.
All right, Sean Ray, let's do this. Phil Heath versus Sean Roden.
Sean Roden wins this pose.
William Bonac and Willie Winkler, very formidable as well. We move into the front last spread. Sean Roden or Phil Heath?
Sean Roden is winning this pose.
So right now, according to you, Sean Ray, Sean Roden is up 2 poses to none. As they go through the compulsory, Steve Weinberger turns them to the side. They'll go into a side chest, and I'm going to let you call this one as well.
Oh, man, that's Phil Heath's shot. His arms are too big, first off.
That's Phil Heath all day long.
But it could be a tie. I could call it a tie. Those arms are just big.
So we're going into the last spread. These two gentlemen in the middle have the back double bicep, I'm sorry. They're going to go into the back double. And by the way, William Bonac delivers a terrific back double off on the left side.
Maybe William might be winning that back shot.
Yes, sir.
Phil does have a pretty back double bicep. I can't take that away from him.
And what we're doing here is we are splitting hairs. I mean, we talk about Phil Heath. He is an extraordinary specimen, a remarkable bodybuilder. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to determine who's going to walk off with a Sandow trophy. So that's the way we have to do it. Sean Ray, to the last spread, compare them.
I'm going to go with Phil on that because the upper back is more grainy and separated, where Sean's a little more smooth. It's because he doesn't have that thickness to his upper back.
All right, so Sean Roden was warned about delaying between the poses.
That was on the abdominal shot.
On the abdominal shot.
He was just doing that for the thrill and excitement.
And, of course, the midsection of Sean Roden is extraordinary this weekend.
Mind you, I like Sean Roden in this pose better. But it's the tricep we're looking at. Phil is killing him on the tricep itself. But the pose goes to Sean Roden.
The key for Sean Roden is to control the midsection. And when he controls it, he is spot on.
And the water is starting to come off of Phil, especially around the shoulders and the upper chest area. And this is obviously, for me, that's Sean Roden's pose. And I don't really like the way Phil is hitting that shot, but his arms are so big you can't get it behind his neck.
Are you seeing anything different about Phil Heath from a body language standpoint?
I absolutely do, because he's gasping for air right now, trying to breathe through his nose, but he's breathing through his stomach. So he's fighting for it, and that'll make you have to breathe for more air.
Sean Roden opts for the hands on the hips, most muscular, and of course a very different look. They each play to their own strengths.
Notice the shine that's coming across the upper body of Phil. That's the water that's about to start coming out very shortly, whereas Sean is still dry as the bone. Phil's starting to gather a little bit of water down the middle of the pecs and up around his lower neck and around his shoulders. That's water that he's holding, where Sean does not have that. Notice he's keeping his thighs separated. Sean Roden is. Phil's got to be mindful to stay flexed throughout.
Of course, those big sweeping quads come in very handy for Phil Heath in that pose. It gives them an advantage. And now they're going to go into a side chest.
And as they continue to pose, Phil's starting to get shinier and shinier. It's not that someone's putting oil on him, that's water starting to come out. And sometimes you can get better, but he's got to rub that into his skin so that it doesn't look like it's just ripping out of it, especially on the back of the traps. You got to respect the fact that Steve Weinberger, the head judge, is making these guys work, but I'd like to see him switch it up so we can see William and Rowley stand next to each other.
Because that is the big battle. That battle for third place. A lot of money is on the line, and a spot in the top 3 means a lot here at this competition. Steve Weinberger asks for their favorite, most muscular, and potentially the final chance to make their claim. I don't know if they're going to continue this much longer.
The champion is the only one that's breaking a sweat up there, which tells me he's holding water.
Their styles are very different, Sean.
William Bonac is sticking harder as he poses.
Thank you, gentlemen.
This contest has not been decided as of right now, Dan. There's no way there's a clear-cut victory for Phil Heath.